Landmark victory. Abu Ghraib survivors awarded $42 million in U.S. torture case. In a monumental decision by a U.S. federal jury, 3 Iraqi men have won a civil case against American defense contractor CACI International Inc., culminating in a $42 million judgment for their suffering at the infamous Abu Ghraib prison. After an arduous legal battle spanning 15 years, the court has held CACI accountable for the torture inflicted on the plaintiffs during their detention. The 3 men, Suhail al-Shamari, Salah al-Ajaili, and Asad al-Zubai, were awarded significant compensatory and punitive damages. Each received $3 million for compensatory damages to address the suffering endured, and $11 million each as punitive damages, a clear signal of the jury's stance against the atrocities committed. This historic ruling comes following a hung jury in a federal trial in May. The plaintiffs' courageous testimonies outlined the harrowing acts committed against them, which included beatings, sexual abuse, and other inhumane treatments. Although the men did not directly accuse the CACI employees of executing the abuse, their case was hinged on the accusation that CACI played a complicit role by colluding with military police in softening up the detainees before interrogations. The lawsuit presented documented accounts from 2 retired U.S. Army generals, substantiating the claims that CACI interrogators were involved in the instances of abuse, particularly at the end of 2003, when the company's employees were found working at Abu Ghraib. The Center for Constitutional Rights, representing the plaintiffs, highlighted the importance of this ruling as a significant stride in the advancement of justice and accountability. The plaintiffs themselves emphasized the significance of their victory, noting that it serves as a message of hope for the oppressed and a stern warning to entities that engage in torture and abuse. The repercussions of this case extend far beyond the courtroom, marking the first instance of a U.S. jury addressing claims from Abu Ghraib survivors. The trial is a landmark moment, challenging the impunity previously afforded to private contractors. While CACI has maintained its argument of being a government-borrowed servant with no complicity in the detainees' abuse, the jury's decision reflects a contrary view, resoundingly rejecting the notion that contracted employees working alongside military forces are beyond the reach of the law when it comes to human rights violations. This verdict is not just about closure for the 3 individuals. It adds a new dimension to international law obligations, emphasizing that private military companies can be held liable for disregarding human rights. It opens doors for further legal actions against contractors and corporations involved in similar misconduct and strengthens the global fight against torture and ill treatment. In conclusion, the judgment against CACI International Inc. delivers a victory for human rights by underscoring an essential truth. No person or corporation is above the law when it comes to egregious human rights abuses like those experienced at Abu Ghraib prison. Thank you for choosing Satori News.